Hey there, how's things? Volta here, and welcome to my first ever review. Yeah, I know, another peripheral guy, but sure, why not give it a go? In today's video, we shall be taking a closer look at the Fantech Aria XD7, otherwise known as the Teevolution Aria XD7 for people like me who are based in Europe. More about as to why this might be important if you're thinking about picking one of these up later on in the video. First of all, you might be wondering why I chose the Aria XD7 as the first product to review on my channel. Well, the reason is actually quite simple. I was in the market for a mouse which could be used both for work and for play. I have a lot of mice in my collection, and throughout the years I've tested even more, meaning that I wanted something that could perform well while gaming and offer Bluetooth compatibility for daily work activities, and then right out of nowhere the Aria XD7 decided to show up. Before I decided to purchase this mouse, I took the time to check out a few reviews on both YouTube and Reddit, and then decided to give this mouse a try for myself. The main reasons were due to the up-to-date specs which are on offer, and in my opinion, a competitive price point to go along with that. Out of the box, the mouse comes with not one, but two back shells, a honeycomb one and a solid shape one. It also comes with a paracord, adapter and a USB receiver for wireless connectivity, and other bits and bobs like the manual, some stickers and some grip tape. The shells are super easy to interchange as they're held in by magnets. There's a little groove here where you can just pull the shell off the back and then you can replace it with the other one. So this is down to personal preference. From my weighing scale, there's a difference in about 1 gram between the honeycomb one and the solid shape one. Speaking about the specs, let's take a closer look at them. So the weight comes in at a super light 59 grams. The clicks are Kel GM 8.0 switches, Huano side buttons, and a TTC gold scroll wheel encoder. Stock skates. The connectivity has both 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth, and the sensor is the latest on the market, which is a PixArt 3395 optical sensor. At the back of the packaging, that is also listed. So it comes in a cool green color, as you can see. Now it's time to get to the actual review. And as you can see, this mouse is packed with some great internals while maintaining a low weight, which reflects the current trend in the gaming space. The clicks feel amazing, nice and crisp. There's a quick little sound test for you. So it's not too noisy if you're using this for work. Very spammable if you're using it while gaming. Best of both worlds in my opinion. There is, however, a slight pre-travel on mouse 1 and mouse 2, along with the side buttons on my copy. This is not noticeable in any way during day-to-day normal use, and it has not impacted me while gaming. The out-of-the-box skates were well-rounded. I originally used them for about a week on my Artisan Hien Soft without any issues. I almost always tend to change skates on my mice to aftermarket ones, but I don't think this is a must. It's more of a preference thing. The aftermarket skates which I chose are the Tiger Arcs, and the reason why I chose these is quite simple. The Tiger Arcs come with 2 pairs when ordered, and you might ask yourself, well, why does that matter? I bought a SkyPad 3.0 well over a month ago, and I read online that since this mousepad is made out of glass, you will need to replace the skates after a while due to wear down over time. I plan to make a SkyPad 3.0 review in the coming weeks, so feel free to subscribe if you would like to check it out in an upcoming review. Now here comes the reason why I originally decided to purchase the Aria XD7, the connectivity. It offers both 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth connectivity. Over the last few weeks, I've been using the Bluetooth option while working and the 2.4 gigahertz while gaming in the evenings. I found this to be incredibly convenient and useful for productivity, being able to swap back and forth. In order to do this, you have to flip the mouse over, and we can wait for the camera to focus in. And you can see in the middle, there are 3 options: Bluetooth, cable or to power the mouse off, and the 2.4 gigahertz. If you want the mouse to be discoverable, you will have to hold down the Bluetooth button. at the side. If you're traveling for work, there's also a useful slot which you can remove the back shell and you can place the USB dongle. The battery life has been quoted around 50 hours with Bluetooth and roughly 30 hours with the 2.4 GHz connectivity. Since having this mouse, I barely needed to charge it since I frequently swap between the connectivity modes which are on offer. Another great feature is that if you do need to charge this mouse, it is USB Type-C, which means that it should be quick in doing so. I also tested a few rounds in Apex using the power corded cable. Haven't had any issues, but I don't think there'd be much of a need for this. In case the mouse does run out though of battery mid-game, there is an option to use the cable if required. Now we get to the sensor, which appears to be a hot topic in the gaming community of late for various reasons. The Aria XD7 packs the latest PixArt 3395 optical sensor under the hood, which is another great selling point. The implementation has been great, flawless in-game experience, and I've had some nice personal performances. Very happy all around. Why is this important? Well, considering how stacked this mouse is spec-wise, the price point comes in at $69 on the official site, and in Europe, which is where I'm based, €85, which I think is a great price point. I also saw on sale on La Onda shop at €69. I bought mine on Max Gaming along with the aftermarket skates, and a side note, these prices were checked and correct at the time of recording. Earlier in the video, I referenced that there are two names for this mouse, the Fantech Aria XD7 and also the Teevolution Aria XD7. I also stated that this might be important. So what happened was I received the mouse and I downloaded the Fantech Aria XD7 software. Then when I plugged in the mouse, it was stating that it could not be recognized. I did some digging. I found a Reddit post which stated that we should download the Teevolution software instead of the Fantech software, and then it should recognize the mouse. So that's what I did. I downloaded the Teevolution software and everything worked fine. So on your box, it should give you the name. In my case, it says Teevolution, and you can see in the top left on the software, it also says Teevolution. The software is fine. I've seen many different iterations of this software for other mice companies. You can change your debounce, you can change your key settings, different profiles. You can also change your DPIs. I've deleted the DPI options. I only use 2. You can change your lift-off distance, polling rate, and so on. I also changed the DPI effect to off, but if the battery goes low, the light will still flash red on your mouse. So if I change this to back on, you can see that there is a light. However, I like to turn this off, but the battery or low battery indicator will still appear when that is the case. Last but not least, the shape. And after all, shape is king. And this mouse is shaped like an egg. I previously used the Logitech G305 and the Razer Orochi V2. And I can say out of all of these mice, the Aria XD7 is my favorite by far. To round off this review, I am extremely pleased with this purchase. It looks awesome. It has this cool Aria type logo on the right hand side. It is very comfortable. It has the latest tech under the hood, and I can use it for both gaming and work. Adding the competitive price point on top of all of this, I think Fantech has done a fantastic job with this mouse, which is hands down my favorite of 2022 and is still my main so far in 2023. So the question is, have Fantech cracked the egg shape? Personally speaking, I think yes. It just seems to fit my grip style exquisitely. I've been using this mouse both with fingertip and claw grip without any issues or discomfort in game. Sometimes when I work, my hand just naturally falls into a palm grip. I've also been frying with this mouse on occasion, and I've hit some cracking flick shots. That's enough egg jokes for now, but here are some comparisons on screen using the Elo Shapes website, and this will display the difference between the Logitech G305 and the Razer Arachi V2. If you made it this far in my first ever review, thanks a lot. With my love for gaming and peripherals, I'm aiming to make more reviews moving forward and to learn some new skills along the way, such as video editing, design, and so on. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see similar content in the not so distant future. Any comments, feedback would also be greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot again. Have a great day, evening, wherever you're based. From Volta, until next time, peace out.